Hi everybody, I've got a special story for you today in this video, and it's full of treats. And really it is treats. Down here, which you can't see, I've got a desk full of chocolate. And it's not for me dinner, it's not for me tea, it's to tell a story about Easter. So it's quite exciting. And it's a story I really love to tell, but I can't take the credit for writing it. I've told the story before, but someone shared it with me a long time ago. So as I tell the story, I'll show you some chocolate. And while I do that, maybe you can try and count how many chocolate items there is. And at the end of the video, I'll tell you the answer. So listen, watch and enjoy. It was one Saturday night after 8. And me and my mate Fredo were being paid a bounty to guard a tomb. Guard a tomb, you say? That's a whole nut of an idea, I know. There was this guy, you see. We'd executed him on Friday, but he said he would come back to life, and we were there to make sure he stayed dead. No, really, I'm not lying. And think that's mad? Join the club. Now, my mate, he was a bit of a smarty. So while we stood there guarding the dead body, he said, why don't we have a picnic? And I thought, well, why not? I could do with some time out. So we sat down, ate some sandwiches, cream, egg and crest, chomped down with some fruit and nut, washed down with a drink of dairy milk. And anyways, back on topic. After all of that food, we were flaked out, and well, I'm not going to fudge the fact we all fell asleep. And I know we shouldn't have, but we did. We loosened our buttons, pulled off our Snickers, and that's Snickers, not knickers, and lay down under the Milky Way. Next thing I know, there was a crunchy sound, like when you roll away a stone. And I sat bolt upright and said, what Kinder surprise is this? And guess what? I couldn't have been more shocked if a penguin came by on a double-decker bus. So what was this surprise? Only an angel, clothes all Milky Bar white, hair all curly-whirly, just sat there on top of the stone, and the tomb was open. Me and my mate were in a complete twirl. We were so scared we called for our Mars. But just before we fainted, we heard a ripple of fabric from the tomb. Seems like the dead guy wasn't so dead after all. I heard a whisper, and he winked and said, Arrow. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story. It's always really fun to tell, so hopefully you enjoyed listening too. And if you counted the chocolate bars, it was 30 chocolate bars I had, plus an Easter egg. So if you got 30, 31, that's the correct answer. And don't worry if you didn't manage to count them all. There was a lot to count, and maybe if you are concentrating on the story, you forgot to count at the same time. And like I said, it's a fun story, but maybe during Easter, when you eat all your chocolate and all your Easter eggs, you might remember that special message, that the chocolate is nice, but really at Easter, we remember that Jesus died, he was executed and put inside a tomb. But on Easter Sunday, we celebrate Jesus coming back to life and no longer being in that tomb. So I do hope you have a nice Easter, you enjoy some Easter eggs, but you remember that message too. Bye.